Dust Strikes on a Road is not only an autobiography, but also a valuable cultural document. Zora Neale Hurston is an influential African-American writer and an anthropologist. This book gives us an introduction into her life, from her childhood in the South to her adventures as an adult. Hurston's storytelling is vivid and full of life, making it an engaging read for anyone interested in her journey. She had a gift for capturing the nature of the people she met and the stories that they told. It added depth and authenticity to her narrative. Hurston was born in 1891 in Nottoway, Alabama, but she grew up in Eatonville, Florida, one of the first all-black towns to be incorporated in the United States. Her early years were filled with rich culture and traditions of the African-American community. In Dust Strikes on a Road, she describes her childhood with a mix of nostalgia and realism, painting a picture of a time that was both challenged and full of potential. One of the most striking parts of Hurston's autobiography is her portrayal of her parents. Her father was a preacher, part of one of the reasons she was so strong in her faith, and he was a sharecropper. And he later became a carpenter, while her mother was a school teacher who encouraged Hurston to jump at the sun. This phrase becomes a guiding principle for Hurston, pushing her to reach for her dreams despite the obstacles she faced. Her mother's death when Hurston was just 13 years old was a turning point in her life, leading to a period of instability and hardship. As Hurston grew older, she became determined to get an education. She attended Morgan State University, Howard University, and Barnard College. After that, she enrolled in Columbia University, where she studied anthropology. Her academic pursuits took her on travels across the United States and the Caribbean, where she collected African American folklore and stories. These experiences deeply influenced her and helped her preserve the rich oral traditions of her culture. Hurston's work as an anthropologist and folklorist is evident through Dust Strikes on a Road. She weaves in tales and stories readers with a broader understanding of African American experiences. Her ability to blend academic harshness with storytelling makes the book not only informative but also deeply personal and relatable. In addition to her anthropological work, Hurston was a key figure in the Harlem Renaissance, a culture movement in the 1920s and 1930s that celebrated African American art, music, and literature. Her connections with other prominent figures at the time, such as Langston Hughes and Alan Locke, this helped her shape her literary career. This story provides an insider's view of her childhood and teens. It highlights the creative energy that defined the era, as well as her academic achievements. Hurston faced significant challenges as a black woman in the early 20th century. Despite these obstacles, she remained resilient and continued to pursue her passions. Her autobiography reflects the resilience, showcasing her determination and spirit. Zora Neale Hurston's book set a vibrant picture of African American culture and folklore. Her famous work, Their Eyes Were Watching God, tells the story of Jenny Crawford's search for identity and love in the early 20th century in the South. Hurston's writing is known for its rich use of dialect and deep explorations of themes like race, gender, and independence. Hurston called and preserved African American folk tales, songs, and traditions, which she incorporated into her writing. Her unique narrative style and use of dialect brought authenticity and depth into her characters and stories. In addition to Their Eyes Were Watching God, Zora Neale Hurston wrote several other remarkable works that contributed to her literary legacy. Her novel, Jonah's Gourd Vine, tells the story of charismatic preachers' rise and fall, exploring themes of love, betrayal, and redemption. Moses, Man of the Mountain, is a retelling of the biblical story of Moses, blending African American folklore with the traditional narrative found in about the author. Although Hurston did not receive the widespread recognition she deserved during her lifetime, her work has gained significant praise after her death. In 1975, the National Endowment for the Humanities awarded her the prestigious title of Distinguished Woman of Letters, recognizing her contribution to American literature. Dust Strikes on a Road is more than just a recounting of Hurston's life. It is a testament to her strength and creativity. Through her bright style and insightful reflections, Hurston invites readers to walk alongside her on her journey, experience the highs and lows of her remarkable life. Her story is a powerful reminder of the importance of
perseverance, and the enduring impact of cultural heritage.